with that down, let's move on to this. And this is my favorite story. Okay. Those of you know, the movie Wicked is coming out. It's going to be huge. It's going to make a lot of money. How much, I'm not sure, but it's going to be extremely big. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm not the target audience, not my normal cup of tea, but the previews they've showed us at CinemaCon for the last 2 years straight about this have made me go, oh my God, this looks great. Now, of course, with any movie, particularly one that might appeal to a lot of kids as well, there's going to be toys. Yeah. There's going to be merchandising.
Merchandise.
To quote Spaceballs. Merchandising. There's going to be a lot of toys.
Yeah.
You got your princesses, and all the kiddies are going to want their toys. Well, the company that won the rights to get the license and make a bunch of the toys is the very famous company Mattel. Mattel's making a bunch of the toys. Now, just for full disclosure, my wife, Ann, for a good number of years, was one of the people over at Hasbro, the other big toy company, right? So my wife is quite familiar with the ins and outs and the workings of how these things, of how products go from conception to delivery. Well, a little something happened. According to Variety, Mattel made these toys and they put a porn URL on the packaging. What? Here's the story. Something wicked this way comes. This is from Variety. On the packaging of Mattel's Wicked dolls, there's a website listed on the toy box. But instead of linking the webpage for the movie adaptation to the Tony-winning musical starring Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, Mattel's mistakenly listed the URL to a pornographic website. The film's official website is wickedmovie.com, but the address listed on the plastic packaging for the special edition dolls, created in partnership with Universal Pictures, is written as wicked.com. Wicked.com directs to a page that requires you to be 18 years or older to enter. Now, I will not bring up the webpage, but in the spirit of journalistic research, when I opened up wicked.com, they're quite a famous pornographic production company. And the very first thing I see is this big ad for their newest feature film, Alexa Loves Girls 2.
Nice.
It's like, well, maybe this is Wicked. Mommy, why does Galinda look like that?
Grow up, kids. That's what Wicked was saying. Universal said, grow up already.
It's
the fast track.
The fast track to adulthood.
Wicked, everyone's gateway to that.
Mommy, why is Elphaba doing that with her wand?
Oh my God.
I don't understand, Mommy.
I knew you would. Why wouldn't you?
Is that her broom? Anyway.
Oh boy. Come on.
This, to me, is the greatest thing that has ever happened in the world of movies.
This is so boneheaded. I mean, I make mistakes, but every time we get our sponsor links and I write up the thing, I always click on the links just to make sure our promo codes are working for everyone. Everyone check out the sponsor links, by the way.
They're not wicked.com.
And Mattel and Universal.
But we're open to Wicked. Hey, wicked.com. If you want to sponsor us, feel free.
Yeah. Mattel and Universal are huge players in both their respective markets.
Yeah.
And for that to go through two places is just insane.
Well, here's the thing. I was talking to Ann about it, right? My wife, Ann, who, of course, was a big person over at Hasbro for a long time. And if she was on a work call, I wanted to bring Ann in to actually explain this to everybody because she's got the inside track on all this. But basically what Ann was explaining to me, she goes, you don't understand. There's like 15 different departments this would have had to have gone through. Like, packaging is meticulously evaluated by several levels of management. They want to make sure every light flare, every color shade is like just the way they want it.
So it's wickedmovie.com. So that's what they should have put on there.
Yes, it should have been wickedmovie.com, as was listed in the Variety article. But instead they went to wicked.com. She goes, this was a failure on so many levels. Like, like sometimes you can go, I've seen people go, you had one job, but there's no one person that Mattel's going to be able to point the finger at. This would have had to have gone through several sets of hands. And I get it. Wicked.com. I mean, it makes sense. That sounds like it's fine. I just look, this would have been different if it was a sports company and they accidentally licked to, like, I don't know, maybe it's a baseball bat company called Hardwood. I know. And their website is hardwoodbats.com. And instead they wrote hardwood.com, which took you to a very different website. That's one thing. This is a children's toy. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Miracle Made. Guys, it's hot outside and your nighttime bedroom temperature has a huge impact on your sleep quality. So if you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Miracle Made sheets are inspired by NASA and use silver-infused fabrics that are temperature regulating so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. There are just so many things that make these sheets so fantastic. We already mentioned the self-cooling properties for better quality sleep, but they're also self-cleaning. These sheets are infused with silver that prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more gross odors. So go to trymiracle.com/Campea. That's TRYMIRACLE.com/Campea to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code Campea at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. So upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/Campea and use the code Campea to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/Campea to treat yourself. Thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode. You know what? It reminds me of several other major marketing gaffes. Do you guys, okay, before you bring it up, Jonathan, let me say something. Do you remember that, like a Batman toy? Kids love Batman toys, right? Who thought this was a good idea? Who thought this was a good idea for a Batman toy?
The underside shot.
And of course, comes with built to show that side shot again. The built-in butt plug.
Yeah, there you go.
Who thought this was at what point in the process did somebody not go,
Fat man.
maybe
It was an innocent time back then, let's say.
maybe this isn't the best idea for a toy. Or, now, don't bring it up yet.
Oh my God.
Now, I lived in Saskatchewan for a while in Canada. I lived for a number of years in Saskatchewan. I love that place. And they have like a lot of farming in Saskatchewan. So like there's an organization called Saskatchewan Pork, and their job is to promote pork. And they came up with a brilliant ad campaign. And they made this billboard all over Saskatoon. Pork the one you love. Now I get it. The idea is pork, the one you love. But one could not help but driving down, and I did this. I was driving down the freeway and all I saw was pork, the one you love, with a girl draped all over a guy, turned over by the meat, I guess, and a big heart making it look like an adult lingerie shop.
Pork.com.
Pork, the one you love, pork.com.
He's about to get smoked. Or something. Or he's about to get smoked. Let's turn it around.
About to get smoked.
Canada's pregnancy rate went up that year.
He's about to get smoked.
Pregnancies are up. Pork. I love
the
pork.
one you
but
love.
geez, that's actually genius to me. I don't know if that was a great idea, actually.
Sure. I got them all going.
Do we got more?
No, there are more we could do, but we'll leave it at that. But I mean, on a child's toy for an upcoming movie, to have a website to a porno site, that's just the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Now, is there an update to this story? Are they pulling these off the shelf?
Oh, I'm sure they are.
I need to go find one just before they pull them off the shelf.
Go run over to Target.
That'll be like, remember back in the day, Return of the Jedi was originally going to be called Revenge of the Jedi. And there are, if you have one of the original posters before they changed the name of it, those things are really valuable. Finding one of these toys that actually has a URL to a porn site
it's not
would be worth so much in a few years.
Fortunately, not many kids like
Right.
look at the back of a toy and then go to the website.
Which is that same, but all those toys, they have those warnings for like choking hazards and things. It just baffles my mind how this went through. I get it. Wicked.com makes sense for a film called Wicked.
Wicked. Yeah, I yes, but again,
all of that has to pass
so
copy.
many people had to have missed it.
Right.
It's
Yeah, but also like the value of the toy has nothing to do with me. It just commemorates one of movies errors in time. You know what I mean? The value up or down. It's just a commemorative to have for me myself. I just don't know who to buy.
Mommy, what's that flying monkey doing to the other monkey? I don't know.
Who's a better character? Who should I buy? Let's put up a poll. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is just one of the best things I've ever seen. This is simply one of the best things I've ever seen. I love this story. Anyway, guys, question is for you. Are you going to try to get your hands on one of these toys? Like Ray's got a point. These things will be actually worth money. Like errors on things, whether it's errors on stamps, errors on coins, errors become incredibly valuable. Maybe if you can get your hands on one of these, that'll be great. Maybe you want to pork the one you love. Guys, question is for you. Woo! Can you think of other mistakes like this? Maybe some lack of judgment in some marketing before? Anyway, whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.